SageNtheRage here from SageNtheRage, and I'm on my Demon Hunter triptych. And today I wanted to make a little guide, walkthrough, understanding piece about the Netherlight Crucible and you. It just came out this week with patch 7.3 in its third week of rotation. You do your quest line, you earn a lot of, Veiled Argonite, you earn a lot of artifact power, and then you're able to unlock this thing. And understanding it is, somewhat strange. So let's start and dive right in. As you get higher in artifact level, you can unlock more things. So for me, out the gate, my artifact is... Let's go ahead and open this bad boy. We're level 64, okay? So at 64, I can unlock the first rank of my first relic and the second rank, first rank, second rank, and first rank. I need to get to 66 to do the second rank across all three. Then as I keep going up, I'll be able to do this at artifact level 69, artifact level 72, and artifact level 75. So we got to keep grinding that AP. The developers for Warcraft have said, this is what you're doing, and we're going to find ways for you to keep wanting to do it. Which isn't a bad thing, because the Concordance grows stronger, and these let us grow stronger too. So it gives us that looking forward goal as we push. But anyway, back to relics and understanding how they work. Your first rank of each one just increases the artifact level by 5. After that, you get to choose right here, and that will depict the path. So if you go down the right-hand side on the light side, like I have for this one, because it increases my haste by 500 and my movement speed, haste for me, it's a great stat for Demon Hunters, so we wanted to go with that one. None of these secondary stats are fine because it already has critical chaos on it. I don't think it can duplicate. I haven't seen any of my relics here, and I've got quite a few for us to show that I saved up to take a look at. But then as we're looking at thirds, I don't really care about Overwhelming Power. I don't really care about Deceiver's Fury. But this one is a damage increase. Increases damage dealt by Demon Blades. Now, had I gone Shadow, I could still get to the middle. But let's say Demon Rage was over here. I would have to take Shadow to get over there, because once you start going down this tree, it locks you into these two choices. I cannot go back to Overwhelming Power once I make the choice here. So we really want to look at these stats. So let's go to our Grimacing Highborn Skull. It's got a reduction on Metamorphosis, so it's great. We're going to go ahead and unlock our first, and then we've got our choice, and this is going to lock us into our path here. Your damaging spells and abilities have a chance to deal 200,000 shadows damage and heal you. That's not bad. We don't have a lot of self-heals outside of Metamorphosis. And then this one, your damaging spells and abilities have a chance to deal 101,000 additional holy damage, and your healing spells have a chance to heal for an additional that. So, Sharpened Glaives is a DPS increase. Overwhelming Power, again, garbage, especially on raid bosses. Maybe in dungeons that could be great if you're running demonic build, but not a talent we really want to prioritize. Increasing Maximum Fury, I don't mind this one, because there are times where our Fury bar just goes boom and it fills up, and we overcap. I know it's becoming less of an occasion as we continue to get, rank 4 out of 4 in this, but I like this because it's going to do more damage, and it's going to heal me, versus this just damage. So this is the better DPS increase. This gives me more Fury to play with. Maybe somebody would say, oh man, you really need to go into Throw Glaive. I don't think it's really worth it. You already have 4 ranks, unless you're running a Glaive, Bloodlet build, which Bloodlet has been garbage since they nerfed our wonderful bracers all the way down. So unless something drastically changes with this one, I'm going to go Shadowbind. Are you sure you want to learn this trait? Because you're locked in. And now, as we can see, opposite of this one, over here, where I'm locked into these two choices because I chose Light, I'm locked into these two. Overwhelming Power's garbage, so I'm going to want to go to Contain Fury when I get to that point. So, let's do our last one. We'll increase by 5 item levels. Maybe? Okay, I already clicked it. I need to click to do it. And I can't choose this because I need to get to rank 66. Now, these ones are a little different here. Your damaging spells and abilities have a chance to deal 135 holy damage, Secure in the Light, and Torment the Weak. Neither one of these are really that good. I would go with the Dot. Reducing the cost to I-Beam, that could be good later on. But again, Maximum Fury is right here. anytime you dodge a spell, so maybe I'll still be using this one or not. So let's take a look at some of the other options that can pop up in the previewer here. So you just insert a relic that you have that isn't equipped, and it will show you what it can do. Now this is the one that we want on secondary stats. Like if our relics roll this on the secondary, and you get a great trait down here with it, whoo, Shock Light. While Concordance of Legion Fall is active, your critical strike is increased by 1,500. Critical is our bread and butter no matter what version of our spec we play. Shock Light is the secondary trait we are totally after. Chaotic Darkness, 60,000 to 300,000, and it's an RNG game. I would always take Shock Light. Light Speed is always good too, because Haste is a great stat for us. So back to this one, Shock Light. And then we come down here, we see I-Beam, Maximum Fury again, and reduces magic damage you take. So if I had to equip this, which I wouldn't, but, you know, because my shadow is that, it wouldn't be that good. So let's take a look at the Scornful Reflection, another 910 that I had laying around. We've got Versatility is increased by 1,500 while Concordance is up. That's a good one. Not quite as good as Shock Light, so Murderous Intent isn't bad. Light's Embrace, your damage... Taking damage has a chance to grant you Light's Embrace, restoring 45,000 health over 6 seconds. Light's Embrace may stack up to 5 times. That's not bad if you're going for the long haul. But again, let's look at the bottom. Reduces magic damage, Maximum Fury, and I-Beam. This is not a very good relic at all. So I have a 930 Titan Forge relic here that I've been saving, hoping it's got good ones. And it turned out pretty good. So if I take this one, when I get up to the artifact level that I need to unlock this trait, this could be great. So you see, I want one with meta on my shadow. So this is going to give me meta at the bottom when I get that high. So that's awesome. And then it's also going to give me Generate Fury each time you dodge a spell. So I'm kind of exchanging, but for a higher item level. But it also gives me versatility on Concordance or Light Speed. If I want to go all critical chaos, I can take haste and get more critical strike damage if I don't need the meta cooldown. And so this is kind of a dream relic, you know. Versatility isn't bad when Legion falls up. Shock Light isn't here, but Light Speed is. It gives me the option of critical chaos, and it gives me the option of Unleash Demons. So really, the Netherlight Crucible allows us to say, hey, this relic doesn't have a good trait on it to start. It doesn't have the reduced meta, it doesn't have critical chaos, which is the two we're always after, especially critical chaos. But now we can equip it and go, hey, look at that. It didn't have it to begin with, but both are there. Whereas when it has it to begin with, it doesn't give us the option. I don't think, as far as I can see through 6 relics, that you can double over. So that's kind of the Crucible. Be careful what you choose. Hold on to your relics, even if it doesn't work out right now. Save it, because down the line, you're going to be able to unlock it. And you're going to be able to get a trait that matters, and it's going to make a big difference. So, one more time, Light Speed is great. Shock Light is great. That was on one of those other ones I shoved in there. And Murderous Intent is pretty good too. Versatility, Haste, and Critical Strike. So we want Shock Light, Light Speed, Murderous Intent. Those are all good for the second tier. And there you go. Hope that helps out. Happy relic hunting, and I hope it all makes sense for you. And I hope that you have a great time on Argus. Rage out.